Hey, it's Uncle Mark from the mothership with my 3-string cigar box guitar. I had a request for the tune Can't You See? Can't You See is a 3-chord song, D, C, and G. And that's really the whole song. So if you just went D, right? So G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, remember that chord, C sharp and D. If you just went on this D chord, I'm gonna take a freight train, go down to C, down at the station, Lord, open, I don't care where it goes, gonna climb me a mountain, highest mountain, ain't nobody gonna know. Alright, and it goes, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? So it's a 3-chord song. It's easy for beginners. D, C, and G. You can play it D, C, and G up here. You can also do a couple of things that I like to do with my 3rd finger, or if your slide is here, your pinky. So you can play this D and go. So you're just doing a little hammer off or a pull off. So you're going to come down. So I'll take the slide off so you can see what I'm doing here. And I am just on D, and I'm coming up to this E note on the high string, and I'm just going and pulling. Just pulling it off. And you can do that in C on the D string, on the D note. You can do it in G. So you can now go. You can do it with both of these strings. So you can do it with this whole chord. You got this D chord, and now you got your 3rd finger or your pinky, whatever is better for you. Mine is the 3rd finger here, and that finger here is going to be on this E note. Also, you can do it here, right, on this B. So you can go. You can do it in C. And you can do it in G. These little tricks help to spice up an ordinary song and give it some color. I consider these things little bits of color. So it's okay? Something else that you can do, you can play this G chord in my, if you've seen my inversions and lesson on inversions, you can play this G chord that's open up here. You can do it there. You can also play it here, where you're taking your 3rd finger or your pinky and placing it here on this B. You're also placing it, you're placing it here on this D, you're placing it here on this D, and you're on the G here. So you're going to go from D So if you notice how I did this transition, so I'm already here on C. I just leave my finger down, take my second finger, and if I reverse it, I just put my first finger down and let go. So D, C, move my fingers up, so now we have a more complex arrangement. All right, we can make it even more complex. So once you get that down, right, and you understand this pulling off, we can pull off here as well, okay? So this F sharp works. So this is a wonderful little riff that you can use in 1,000 different songs, and we will be using it. So you're pulling off here. So you're on D, this is your E, and that is your F sharp. So you're going to come down and go to the bass note. You're going to find that works really well to give songs a flourish. Something else you can do here. When you have this second inversion of the G, so there's D, there's C, you can use octaves here. And what I'm doing is I'm putting my second finger, okay, on this D, and my third finger on this D, and I'm kind of laying them down a little bit. So if you could actually see it, I'm laying across the center string, so you can't hear it. So that means I can strum so. Now you've got a tremendously complex song. You could, if you wanted to, just do it all with slide. Gonna take a freight train down to the station. I don't care where it goes. Okay? Something I want to show you is that you can pick out the flute part. Okay, so what I do is I telegraph everything before I use the slide, so I want to find it. It's in D. So. So sometimes I like to find those little licks and telegraph the song because everyone knows it. So you can come in and in the beginning of the song, before you even play it, and go. You can also use that as an outro. So I'm just going to do a couple of things here and show you again with the slide, okay? and how I would intro this song. So we already know I'm going to go. Gonna find a freight train down at the station lawn. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off and nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see? That woman doing to me. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman doing to me? Now you've got a very complex, dynamic arrangement for a standard folk guitar song. You can play this in a totally badass way, or you can just be chill and plug it into an acoustic amp and do the same darn thing. It's up to what you like and the way you want to phrase it. I've just given you a couple of tools for your toolbox now so that you can take this song to the next level. I only did one lesson. This is a pretty easy song. You guys should be able to get it and then start working on those flourishes. This is Uncle Mark from the Mothership. Down below, I do have a virtual tip jar. It is a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. I thank you so much for the subscriptions. Thank you for all the song ideas. Trust me, I'm working on them, and I thank you so much. Have a great day.